Today we're going to talk about 5 things to know if you got hail damage on your car. Oh hail, the storm came through and now your car looks like a golf ball. Well, that's a bad situation and you're going to have to make an insurance claim. So John is here from Tactical Dent and we're going to talk a little bit about the hail damage repair process. So the first thing that you need to know is there are 2 types of hail damage repair. There is paintless dent repair and there is traditional body work. John, what is the difference?
So traditional body work is stripping down the vehicle, replacing the panels, or potentially putting Bondo in areas like C-pillars that are not as easily replaced. Paintless dent removal has no refinishing, no Bondo, no paint at all being used in the process. We actually have 2 ways to take out the dents. We can go in from the back side of the panel and massage the dent out with specialty tools, or we can work the top side of the panel with a method called glue pulling. Very unevasive. So you don't have to worry about your car being tied up in a body shop for weeks. You don't have to worry about the dust getting in your vehicle, or you also don't have to worry about just diminishing your vehicle's value because of the factory paint is gone. The second thing we're talking about here is diminished value. So Aaron, please tell us from an insurance perspective what the diminished value is and articulate that from an insurance perspective, please.
Well, the first thing you need to know is if you're looking for diminished value on a car because it was hail damaged, you are not going to get it. Diminished value is only going to be available if you were not at fault in an accident. A third party has damaged your vehicle and diminished its value. What is diminished value? Well, to make this claim, it is not going to be the adjuster who worked on your claim. It will be a diminished value adjuster. And you're going to have to prove that because of the damage to your vehicle, if you were to sell it on the open market, you would be paid less than you would be paid if it had not been in an accident at all. But again, this doesn't apply to hail damage claims. It only applies to third-party claims. There has to be somebody they can blame for messing your car up. The third thing we're going to talk about is when is it appropriate for PDR and when is it appropriate for traditional body work. John, where is the line and when does it get crossed?
So typically if you take it to a traditional direct repair shop that is going to be recommended by your insurance company, they're going to be pretty cut and dry, meaning that the moment that the paintless dent removal cost exceeds the panel replacement cost, they're going to actually paint your vehicle. And typically they won't ask you, it's just part of the protocol, to go with the cheapest option. So one of the great things about working with a paintless dent removal only shop is that we're typically willing to actually lower the price a little bit so we can make sure that your vehicle is done completely paintless. The last thing that we want to do is paint your vehicle at all, because not only, we were just speaking about diminished value, that once you paint the vehicle, anybody who does a trade-in, they're going to put an ETG gauge on it and they're going to actually know that that panel was painted. And I can tell you right now that it's much, much better to do your repair work with paintless dent removal. It's so much less invasive and you won't have to worry about any issues as far as paint mismatch, the metallic on your car. This has shiny, beautiful metallic on it, and you don't want that metallic to look different from panel to panel. So these are additional things that you have to worry about that you do not have to even think about when you use paintless dent removal rather than traditional auto body repair.
And keep in mind that insurance policies are written so that the insurance carrier can use the most cost-effective means to repair the vehicle. And if that means that they want to just replace the hood because of all the hail damage in it, they can replace it with an OEM hood or a remanufactured hood. And then the Mercedes that takes so much precision in getting these lines right will not line up anymore. The fourth thing we want to talk about on hail damage is what is it going to do to your rates? Certainly, most people are not thinking about the damage, they're thinking about what they pay every single month. So how is it going to affect your rates? Well, every insurance claim you make on your auto insurance policy has the potential to affect your rates. I know what you're saying. It's not my fault. I didn't make it hail. No, you didn't make it hail. But the insurance company had to come out of pocket and pay for the damage on your vehicle. Whether they did it through paintless dent repair and it was less expensive, or did it through traditional body work and it was more expensive. How much they paid out does not matter. When a policy is being rated, it's being rated based on the pieces of activity that are on the record, that are going into the application. Someone who has no claims on their record whatsoever will pay less for insurance than someone who has even one hail damage claim on their record.
All right, Aaron, so something I wanted to ask you. Do you have to choose the recommended body shop that the insurance company is trying to send you to?
Good question. It's actually the fifth thing I want you to know, and the answer is no, you do not have to go with the insurance company's recommended shop. Now, there are reasons why you might want to and reasons why you might not want to. Reasons why you might want to go with the insurance company's recommended shop is because insurance companies typically will guarantee the work that is done by the shops that they recommend, and they will not guarantee the work done by any other shops. If you choose your own shop, you are on your own for making sure that shop does the work well. Well is relative because the insurance company is going to guarantee that the work gets done to a satisfactory level based on the policy language. And so they will guarantee that, but they will not guarantee that it's going to be done through PDR instead of traditional bodywork. Their recommended shops are typically going to be full shops, not just PDR shops. If you go with a PDR shop, make sure that it is somebody you trust. If it's somebody you trust, they will guarantee the work, and if it's not somebody you trust, good luck with that. If you need somebody that you can trust and you're in the North Texas area, check out Tactical Dent. If you're not in North Texas, get with Tactical Dent and they will connect you with a shop that you can trust. They have a network of thousands of PDR shops that they would recommend. If you want to know more about the claims process in general, from how to file the claim to how to deal with your adjuster, check out this video right here where we walk through the full claims process and give you expert tips on how to make the most out of your claim experience. Thank you for watching this one. I'll see you on this one.